Hello to the nation. Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation here to talk to you guys over top 3 faction death traps, guys. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. Before I get started, I'd like to mention 3 quick things. One, guys, this is part of my Redstone tutorial series, so if you guys would like to see any more Redstone tutorials, make sure to click the link in the description of the playlist for more Redstone stuff, traps, and, you know, machines, and all that other cool stuff. Second of all, these things do take quite a bit of time to figure out and, you know, make and design and get this whole thing map set up, so I'd really appreciate it if you guys were to rate the video down below, so make sure you guys slam the like button or the dislike button. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. And then finally, third of all, make sure you guys come check out my server. I have a faction server. It has op factions, prison, hardcore prison, all that other cool stuff. So make sure you guys go check it out, mcwarside.com. IP will be on screen and in the description. You guys can go check that out and test out these designs after I show them to you. So I didn't really know what to call this video, whether, you know, because these are all undetectable sort of traps that you can use not only in factions but in other things, but it seems to work best in factions because these rely on the idea that you can claim your land or that somebody's not going to suspect them. That being said, you don't need to be able to claim the land. It's just if it is not claimed and somebody suspects something, then they'll figure it out. So I have 3 different designs for these death traps, one of which I think you guys are gonna like more than the other ones, but this is pretty much how we're going to build this. So this is pretty much how all 3 of these designs work, off this sort of bud dynamic. So if I were to build over here, I can actually show you guys exactly what it is. So pretty much all you're going to be doing is you're going to set up a sticky piston next to however many non-sticky pistons, and then on that sticky piston you're going to set up a redstone block, and then the redstone block is going to lead up to the top part here. So pretty much what you guys are going to have to do is you guys are going to put some blocks, so you guys can use redstone ore. I'm going to show you guys the different ways that you can use redstone ore. So you guys can put redstone ore. Behind that you're going to need to put any solid block, so any solid block at all. And then behind that you're going to set up a row of repeaters. So, something like that. And then behind that you're going to set up your row of repeaters, and you're going to break this row. So it's going to be set up just like this, and then all you guys need to do is set up... Did I do that improperly? No, I didn't do that improperly. Okay, I'm making sure. Thought I did that wrong. And then you're going to set up a row of redstone, which is going to power these repeaters. Make sure they're all on a 1 tick delay, I should say. And then we simply go like this to wire it all up. Go like that, and there you go. Now we're pretty much set up. If I go like this is how it's going to work, and if I were to stand on this, as you guys can see, that is going to go out. So you can use that to your advantage. You can set up sort of signs and such, so if I deactivate this by breaking that redstone, I can actually replace all of these, so the redstone ore. If you guys have a silk touch pick, that's how you're gonna get redstone ore. You guys don't need redstone ore. So if I were to go here and grab a chest, like so, this is another activation method. You guys can simply replace all of these and then put a chest right here, like so. And then when you go like this and you go to open it, boom, this activates and then goes off. In addition, you can do something like, if you do have, you know, a silk touch pick, or say you just have, you know, a block of diamond or something of value, you can do something like this. So when somebody comes by, they're gonna break it and then fall, or something along those lines. And then pretty much all you need to do is, if you want to set up an actual trap, I'll show you guys more or less how to do it. But what you're going to do is you're gonna set up signs like so. Boom. And oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Like, there we go. Sorry about this, guys. It's a little bit difficult to set up these signs. And if you guys were on the ground, it would be much easier because you just need to hold the shift key while you do this. And almost done here. There we go. There we go. There we go. And 2 more signs. There and there. So there we go. So we set up all our signs, and then from there you do something like setting up carpet. So you'd grab, you know, some carpet like so, and I you're going to need, yeah, you're going to need to put sand. You're gonna need to grab some sand as well, and you just simply place some sand on top of these signs like so. And once you do that, because sand is a block that's affected by gravity, it'll fall. So make sure you have like a pit below here, or lava, or something along those lines. And then if you want to, you know, make this less inconspicuous or so, you can throw some carpet down. Obviously not like that, but throw some carpet down and you won't be able to see it, and then this will be affected as well. Or you can use something like gravel, like I have gravel here. You can use gravel and stuff like that. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to check out the 3 different designs. So basically the 3 designs that we're going to use run off this same principle. And I know that these aren't, you know, super inconspicuous, but you can very easily have a cave that's near your faction base, and when people try and come and raid you, they might go and try and break these blocks. And what's going to happen is I'm going to wire up all of these. So I will have the download link for this in the description if you guys want to come check it out. But I'm going to wire up this one, and pretty much, hey, if, you know, somebody's going around, they're looking for some diamond, okay, cool, we're going to break this diamond. Oh, there's diamond there too. Boom. Oh no, and you know, we fall down, and there goes all of your stuff. You can have lava here, you can have just an endless pit, you could have a super long drop, and then just a bed of hoppers, so it'll collect all the items from the people that fall and such, and you can do a ton of cool stuff. Now, this is, you know, quite a long reset. In order to reset it, you would need to go back here, or it's not like super unbearable, but you need to go back here, and you need to deactivate it, like so, so deactivate that. And then you'd simply just go through and replace all these signs. Now, if you were in 1.7, I am in a snapshot right now just so that I can have sort of like special blocks like this to make things look cooler. If you guys were in 1.7, you don't need to shift to place a sign on another sign, but pretty much as you guys can see, you just basically do this all over again, place them down, and then after you have set up the entire trap, you reactivate it, and, you know, and pick up the diamond ore from the bot, or the diamonds from the bottom or whatever, and replace, you know, more diamond ore, and then, you know, block update, and all the signs fall again. So that's the first one. That's the diamond one. I like that one for the reason that people wouldn't really suspect it. It would be the least expected one, because it kind of just looks like a cave, as long as it's somewhere that's like, you know, maybe you claim a faction home or something like that, that's underground or something. You could set it up pretty easily and it won't look fake. This next one is one that's going to be a little bit more difficult to pull off, but if you were to hide it in a room in your house, so say make a fake faction base, like just a simple room with a ton of chests in it. Imagine this is a room with just a ton of chests around or something like that, and you walk up and you're gonna go check out and check them all. You can put, you know, real items in all of them, because regardless of what the person does on the inside, as long as they open up the key chest, which is this one right here, it's going to, once they open up, it's going to set it off and they're going to fall down. Whoa, I don't want to die there. And you actually fall faster than the sand, so theoretically, if you were to set up enough layers of sand, you could actually suffocate the person in sand. It's probably better if you were to just set up like a large body of lava that they would need to get to. Yeah, so that's something that you guys can do. So simply this chest would work on that principle, and you can put, you know, however many items that you want in here, stuff like that. So that's sort of the second design. The second design is this chest design, so you'd be able to trick them into thinking that this is just a room of chests, and then they fall down and die, and you collect their items. Now, the final design is one that, this is my personal favorite. Now, it's not really great for, you know, getting items at the end of the day. It's not really, like, a really great trap, but this is really good for when you want to stop people from snooping around. So, pretty much, you guys can either use either activation method. You guys can use the, as you guys can see here, you guys can use the diamond activation method. So if you do have a silk touch pack, you can use the diamond activation method, or you guys can use the chest activation method if you guys would like. But I personally like the chest one, just because it doesn't involve you actually needing a silk touch pick or anything like that. In this one, I actually lowered the ground a little bit, so it would be this one that is the activation. So if I were to set this up, so it's ready to go off. Oh, I think I've placed a, there we go. Okay, so it's good. Now it's set up, it's ready to go, And pretty much, I'm gonna show you guys what, or I'll show you guys what it does first, and then I'll show you how to set it up. So you guys might have been tipped off by the obsidian what exactly this is going to be doing, but if I do this, it's going to drop me into a pit full of active TNT, and it's going to set off and absolutely fling me straight up into the air. So if this was outside, that would be kind of cool. It would be something just to like set, like, and blow up, and then, you know, make you go crazy and all that stuff. But it could just as easily just be underground or something like that, and then it just blows you up and kills you. But I thought it's really cool that it shoots you right up into the air. And because most likely you're going to be trying to jump to get out, and if you didn't have a roof on it, it'll fling you straight up into the air, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to copy and paste that before I start talking about it any further. I believe this is the proper one. Yeah, there we go. So I copied and pasted it for me over here. So pretty much the way that this one works is pretty cool. I really like the idea behind this if I break this. So pretty much all it is if I break more of this. So pretty much this bottom layer here is a layer of TNT. Now you can activate TNT a bunch of different ways through a bunch of different, you know, strongly powered or weakly powered blocks. The way that this one works is it's a bunch of TNT with a layer of sand on top, with redstone on top of that. So once this gets pushed down from the block update, this redstone here is going to turn on. So all of this redstone is going to turn on, and this can be a pretty big sheet. You can have up to a 16 by 16 sheet. Then it's going to activate all of the TNT simultaneously, which is going to let this sand drop. So the sand's actually going to drop down, and the TNT is going to go above it. And at the same time, because the sand has dropped down, all three of these layers of carpet, you guys could use gravel or whatever you guys would like. Whatever the case is, whether it's gravel or sand or whatever, all the TNT is going to go to the top because it will remain an entity while the sand will stop and, you know, hit the bottom. So pretty much you can put anything you want here, and the TNT will come to the top. I used carpet so that you're in a pit, so you can't, you know, run away or something similar to that. But this is pretty much how it works, and that's it. So if I were to set it off again, let's, you know, turn it on and set it off. So, okay, well, that's awkward. This didn't copy and paste. We're going to set all that up again. There we go. And you guys will be able to see it again when I open this up. Did it not copy properly? Oh, okay, yeah, it's because it copied this as well. So now it is set up. And we're going to open this up. Oh my goodness, it's set off. As you guys can see, the layer of sand is there with the TNT on top of it, and it blows up and sends me flying, probably. It will blow up your pistons, so it will blow up your pistons. As you guys can see, the redstone repeaters and stuff are still there, so your pistons will go away, so hopefully you have a, you know, a decent amount of slime blocks, because if you have slime or slime balls, because then you can make your own sticky pistons and such. But or, you know, money that you can go to a faction shop and use it. But it is pretty cool. I definitely think this is one of the more entertaining ones, and it's definitely going to stop people from messing with you because it will destroy your items. People won't be running back to try and pick up their items again. So that's kind of the cool thing too. Anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and also added bonus, because the TNT is way lower, it won't blow up any of your chests. So if you do put even valuable items in it, that's a benefit, I guess. But anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys slam one of those rating buttons down below. If you thought it was a cool video, make sure you guys slam that like button, and make sure you guys subscribe for more, or check out the playlist in the description and all that other cool stuff. I'm going to copy and paste this again. Again, check out mcwarside.com if you guys want to see a cool faction server or prison server or whatever. We have a ton of cool stuff over there. And yeah, so anyway, I'm the Doctor, and I'm out.